Hi, Kazan. I'm going to give you some feedback all the way up to week 7. I can see that you've caught up nicely, and I just want to kind of go over the work. So here it would be helpful if you just put this in bullets. So it gives me an idea. Now it would have been good to use the self-grading guide, but no worries here. You generated a briefing document. Oh, now look at you. You've done this, an audio overview. Did you actually? Oh, wow. Okay. Impressive. So you've actually done all this work. Very impressive. And then there's a summary here. And you have spent a lot of time on this. That's A plus. It's not a B plus. That's A plus. So your personal project is obviously oh, I see you've stored it here as an auto rubric generator with custom. Okay, all right. So that's your plan. Better not to store that in ChatGPT. Better to store it in a Google Doc, but that's fine. And you've done decent summary. You've got your in-class reflections, which I can see, which are solid. And you put in a good resource, although it's Grammarly and everybody uses that. But anyway, I'd say you're at a solid A there, really, quite frankly. A minus, but very good. And then here you've got this, you've got a good explanation, you've got your information literacy document, which is good. You didn't do a reflection here. You've got your personal project in ChatGPT still there, but it doesn't look like there's much work being done in it. Like I don't see a reflection here, so that's missing. Okay, so I guess I can just put missing reflection. And then I'll let you, I don't want to keep adding this in, but you're missing a reflection, obviously, in your project. I don't think you probably did that much that week. So, and then this is the summary there. That's fine. And I don't see a Gen AI resource. So that's missing. So you're at an A minus, and this is probably a B minus this week. And then even though oddly enough, you're giving yourself an A minus, which is interesting. Uh, and then you've got the activity, which is great, but I don't have access to it. So that's a problem. So that's not done. Insert no access to this document. And then personal projects, nothing there. So now we're getting into the incomplete range. You've done individual contributions, no community resource. Week 4. Now again, that's interesting. You've got yourself at an A minus, but you've done no reflection here, and if I'm missing something, let me just, yeah, it just goes to your chatbot, right? So it's the same thing over and over again. So there really isn't any progress on your project. And then giving yourself an A here. So you're putting a lot of effort into that. You've got the challenges of AI to student learning, and you've created the video, and then you've done a really nice reflection. So that is definitely a quality work. Then your personal projects, you've got nothing, and then you've got your that's interesting. Yeah, you put in your contributions here, and you put in a resource. So where are we at? Week 4, I'd say that's because you're missing the project. You're sort of still at a kind of a B plus. It's all over the place here. You've given a nice reflection here. You've got the deep learning, perfect, no reflection. You've got your personal project, ChatGPT, and you've got your personal. Aha! Finally, we have some progress here, and that's long. Okay, so I don't really, yeah, I can see a more in-depth plan. So you're doing some work there. You've got this, and you've got night cafe. You don't have to keep giving resources. We're done with that. B plus down here. So you're still kind of at a B plus. You've got this activity which is done, but no reflection. You've done your in-class contributions, which is fine. I'm not showing you that I'm going through each of these because I did that. I've done that. I don't want to do that for give you a long video of me just walking through that. So I'm just giving you a summary here. So yeah, nothing with the prompt. So the thing is really your everything but the project is reasonably solid. I'm going to say it's at about a B plus. There's missing reflections and things, but we'll give it a B plus. You've got week 7, and then you've got giving yourself. So you're giving yourself a higher grade than I might. You've got the innovative chatbot ideas, which are great, but no reflection. You've got a personal project here, and then I don't know. I'm just going to take a look and see. Maybe I'm missing something here. And I don't see any tabs. So this is some sort of, again, it's hard for me to know what you've got 63 pages of stuff here, but I don't know how it's being organized. You have to help me here. Auto rubric, prompt, library, physical. Yeah, I just don't know what you're doing. So when you submit this project, you're going to have to create a video to walk me through this because it is hard for me to follow and I'm not sure what you're doing. So right now, I would say you're at a B plus, which is certainly an improvement, which is great. I don't know what's going on in the project, so you need to submit that really soon and a proper self-assessment, a written one, and you're gonna have to do a video because I can't, I don't know what you're doing. So um, yeah, that's my feedback.